Close and Intimate, we do it every Sunday on the Sunday Slide. Coming up next, we've got somebody very special on the phone. You know the Fusion? We bring you unusual music and amazing guests. This is no exception. We have got, hopefully live on the phone, a young man that came in the studio not long ago, about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, something like that, perhaps a bit more, called Richard Becks. He's a very young man. He's done loads and loads of stuff. He's been working on a retreat at Otterhampton, near Bridgewater, for 4 years. It's near enough complete. I've been out there. It's absolutely fantastic. And he's having an open weekend on the 1st and 2nd of May, and he's live on the phone. Hello, Rich.
Hello, Clint.
How are you? Right?
Oh, brilliant, thanks.
Lovely. And I didn't mention what the retreat is called. What's it called, Rich?
Called Parsonage Side Retreat.
Parsonage Side Retreat, that's it, yeah. And it's taken about 4 years for you to put together and all sorts, hasn't it?
Yeah, all from scratch, really. Planning, all the planning and some extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely amazing. It's got a swimming pool and the rooms are absolutely incredible. But before we talk about that, let's talk a little bit about yourself and your journey. Because you're a very young man. I know you've been on the show before, but it's a little while ago now. Yeah. Just give the listeners insight into what Richard Becks is all about.
Well, I originally came from Reading, and I was about 14, 15 at the time, and I met a young group of my age who were sort of into sort of spiritual sort of things, and I just went along with them. And that's where my journey sort of started, and had all this big group of friends who were sort of involved in Wicca and paganism.
That's right, yeah.
And but in sort of like a coven I was in with over there. And then I moved over in 2004 when I was about, must be about 18 years old. And I thought, okay, I've got to keep this coven up. It was just myself.
Yeah.
And so I just thought, okay, I'll just keep on meditating, and I kept just experiencing loads of things, really amazing experiences of spirit. And since then I've met really amazing people, trance mediums, psychics, and they've sort of taken me on board, and I've done sort of clairvoyance in churches.
Yeah. And
it's just been an amazing experience, really, and now I'm doing trance and clairvoyance still.
Wow. And you've done parapsychology. You've done many, many different courses, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Fantastic. So when did the idea for the retreat come about? When did you think this would be a really good thing to do?
It was my father's idea, actually.
Fantastic.
He went to a place in the United States, in Virginia, called the Monroe Institute. It's doing pretty much the similar sort of things that we're going to do,
yeah.
But we're just going to approach it in a different way. There's a lot of people who all around the world go to United States, to Virginia, to go to the Monroe Institute to do with these brainwave therapies and out-of-body experiences. And a lot of people have to travel, pay the money to travel to America if they come from Europe, and it's just that extra money. So we're trying to set up something in Europe that's closer by for those people.
Absolutely. Sounds absolutely fantastic. And it's the only type of retreat in its kind in the UK?
Oh, I believe so, yeah.
Wow. Absolutely incredible. And one of the important factors of the retreat is that it's hemisync, is it?
That's right.
Yeah. Can you tell people listening what hemisync's all about?
It's an audio technology, like guidance technology that you listen to. You don't have to think about it at all. It's these multi-layered frequencies that you listen to, and the audio guidance technology that you listen to has different frequencies, and it has, say, 100 hertz in your left ear and different of 110 in your right ear.
Yeah.
And your brain recognizes the difference of 10 hertz, and it creates a third signal within your brain. And depending on the certain type of frequencies that you listen to, that helps induce certain states of consciousness.
Yeah.
Going through all different types of brain waves, alpha, beta, delta, and theta. And you can achieve sort of anything that you want to, that you can't get in a state of consciousness.
And it's very interesting, because when we come there, you've got like pods and things, haven't you?
That's right, check units. That's what they call. Yeah. It's an acronym for Controlled Holistic Environment Chamber. And it's basically like, almost like a womb, some people call it, of like just being sort of tucked away, very comfort, and just enclose yourself from the ambient noise around you.
Yeah. And they're great because you've got headphones and you can go into sleep zone in different states of consciousness, really, as you go from lucid point into tapping into various parts of your mind in the soothing nodes of the music, if you like.
That's right, and we also aim to have big groups doing that here as well, which also creates a big sort of oneness of energy as you're doing that.
Absolutely.
And, communication is the main factor, because you can have many experiences on your own.
Yeah.
But sometimes you may not understand the experiences that you're going through, so it's good to have that communication and group sessions to help.
Yeah, of course. And of course, one of the most fascinating things is the fact that the human brain and the mind itself, we know little about, really, do we?
We do, yeah. I find it funny that, we're born in this world without an instruction manual.
I know. It's like you can go to the library and buy a book on your brain.
Although, humankind has gone so far now that, they're starting to learn more and more about it, but there's always this self-discovery that's always popping up, and all these different new ideas and concepts that people are finding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it literally is going into the unknown in lots of cases, because, as I said before, the brain, the scientific world, haven't really got an understanding or correlation between the brain and the mind, and how mind works with consciousness and frequency and vibrations is what we're dealing with in your retreat there.
That's right, definitely. The stuff the audio guidance technology that we'd be doing has had over 50 years of research and usage, and there's lots of scientific sort of explanations behind it, and it can actually be explained. And this is brilliant for people who don't really understand too much about sort of esoteric studies, and they can actually analyse it themselves, take notes, and have experiences for themselves, really.
Yeah, and of course one of the most important things is sharing the experience.
That's right, yeah.
Because people won't think, I'm just on my own and it's just how it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the main important thing for people coming to the retreat is that we don't tell them what experiences they will have.
No.
But maybe something they might expect to have.
Yeah.
And it's all based on their own experiences without any sort of dogma.
Yeah. Absolutely. It sounds amazing. And the 1st and 2nd of May, tell us what's going on.
It's basically a launching sort of weekend for us. It's like our opening day weekend for the retreat, where we've got people like yourselves, psychics and mediums and speakers, to come down, and just it's donations only, and just to do workshops. People can come along and pay donations and just experience workshops from people, but also get to know where we are, because we're quite tucked away out in the country. I
know. And the building itself used to be a monastery or something?
It was originally it was a parsonage for the local the priest, I think it was, in the area, the vicar. But many years ago, there's been some history about monastery and monks. Yeah. So there's quite a lot of history about the place, and it's got a lot of character to it because of that age.
Absolutely, that sounds absolutely brilliant. And what you've done with it is you've turned it into a absolutely amazing retreat with rooms that are dedicated to certain areas of spirituality or understanding.
Yeah, that's right, definitely. We're just trying to make it, really welcoming to every person, every place. We just want to make it, good detail and just right for everyone who comes. And
you've got some amazing people on that weekend. Andy Kruger, and Tim Wheater is there as well, I believe.
Tim Wheater, he's doing an evening concert for us.
Fantastic.
Some flutes and some singing.
Yeah. It sounds absolutely brilliant. Now, if people want to find out more about it, what's the website for it, Rick?
It's www.parsonageside, Parsonage, side retreat.webs.com.
Fantastic. And I should think you're fully booked up for the weekend, that weekend.
We are, definitely,
Well, that's really good.
We've had lots of people phone in and say, can we have a room? And we've just been, fully booked, really. Yeah.
Well, I know when we come over, we were absolutely astounded by what you've done. And I know it's going to be an absolutely amazing weekend. And I'm really pleased to be coming along to be part of it, because it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, pleased to have you here as well.
Yeah. And you are, I know I said this when you came in the first time when I see you live in the studio, for somebody so young with such an old head on his shoulders that's done so much, and now moving in the realms of an understanding and a knowledge that is really still groundbreaking at this time in the 21st century.
I suppose it's just where my heart keeps pushing me to go to, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about the intention of what we're going to do.
And excitement as well. Knowing that you can actually achieve anything you want in life.
You can. Absolutely. And I know we had cosmic ordering and all sorts of things like that, but the ground basis of that is like what you're doing there. It's opening the frequencies and vibrations within inside yourself to then share with many people, to then share their own experience. Yeah,
we've had sort of a taster weekend this weekend, and we've had some local friends just come down just to experience what it's like and get some feedback.
Brilliant.
And it's been amazing, and it's really seen it in our eyes as a big relief, because we've worked so hard and building it all ourselves by hand.
And you never know how it's quite going to go, do you?
No, and we've sort of been waiting around, but luckily we've had some people just come down and just experience it. We've done it for free, just a free sort but it's been just a really good, it's been really interesting.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on, Richard.
Thanks.
And we're going to get you on again before you open on the 1st and 2nd with the open weekend, to talk about the bit of a journey that we're on at the moment with how you're getting on with it and where you are with it and everything. So I'm really looking forward to getting you on again in a couple of weeks' time before the actual event.
Yeah, thank you.
Which would be really good.
Brilliant.
And I wish you all success, and I'm really, really pleased that we're all coming down to be part of it. And I know people going there to Parsonage Side Retreat. I know that when they go there, they're going to be blown away by what they see, because it is phenomenal.
Thanks. Cheers for that.
So, big ups to all of you, and it's great to have you part of the Fusion show as well, and I look forward to working with you in the future. It'd be great.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Right. Hear from you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Richard.
Bye.
The amazing Richard Becks there. That man, very, very young man, amazingly talented. He's got diplomas in all types of things, from astral travelling, astral projection, through to parapsychology. He's a mind-mapping man.